Straight into the new 2K news. Park Reputation is back, so of course we're going to be grinding in the park. Yes, we're going to have different sides. It may not be called affiliations, remember, but it's going to be sides that you can be on. Things that you can rep. It's just a different name for it. Understand? See, this is why I got to get my vocabulary up, because I probably could say the word and then y'all probably understand a little bit better. Quick draw is not in the game. That's a very good thing. Finally, they took that out. The badge was really annoying because it kind of was like, damn, why do I have to have a quick draw badge? Really, in real life, if you want to shoot faster, it just depends on your strength. It depends on how strong you feel and how, it depends on all that types of stuff. So the best thing we've seen in this news was the dribbling has gotten better and the point guard height maxes out to 6'8". Just off of that alone, people, we have to understand that small forwards are going to be the meta this year. Like I said, small forwards have been good every year, but it's very, very clear to me that 2K is expanding. Look, people, just be smart. How tall is LeBron James? This is why he's in the thumbnail, y'all. This is why he's in the thumbnail. How tall is LeBron James? 6'8". Why are they making the max point guard height 6'8" now? Because LeBron James is 6'8", people. He's a point guard in the NBA. He can handle the rock. He can bring the ball up the court and control the ball. So guess what that means? Bigger players are probably going to be able to control the ball way better. Are they going to tone down shooting? Who knows how the game's going to be? But they're cleaning up the dribbling, and that's a very, very good thing that we all have wanted in 2K, which I told y'all. This was a demo version. Look at this as you're playing the demo version of what they're trying to bring new into the new 2K world. And the PS5 is going to be the full updated version of this. But it looks very similar. When I watched that gameplay trailer, it looks very similar, people. The mechanics, how it's moving, it looks a little bit more fluent. We still got to see how it's going to play out in the park, how if they added new animations, if they added new things. It looks like they added new animations. That Jamal Crawford does not look the same. Pay attention to the trailers. You may see the same animation. It's the same Jamal Crawford move, but the animation, the way it looks, is not the same. If I line it up side to side, 2K20's Jamal Crawford and that Jamal Crawford in the trailer, I don't know if that was Kevin Durant that did it, but that Jamal Crawford was different. It wasn't the same. Now take these notes down. Why do you want to make a small forward in NBA 2K21? One, you guys just seen the max height for a point guard just got up to 6'8". So a lot of people may be making 6'8" point guards and trying to do that, but trust me, 2K is going to have it balanced to a certain, they're going to have it balanced. We know this, fellas. We know this. But we understand the small forward heights, probably depending on how you make the attributes. If you balance out the shooting, you can have an all-around build. This is why I'm going. Look, I'm making the build video next to what build I'm going to use. I already know. They're going with the same build system. This build system was very, very nice. A lot of people like this build system. There wasn't too many complaints on this build system, so I understand that they're going to use the system again. We're going to get the same type of pie charts. They're probably going to add more pie charts, make you customize a little bit more. Just think about it, y'all. They're not going to go backwards. They're always going to go forward. Understand that. Always going to go forward. Always pushing the envelope, like Ronnie says. Correct? So understand, a small forward naturally has better tendencies than guards that are 6'4". I know some of you guys like to make 6'3s. I know some of you guys like to make even bigger players, but you lose the tendencies. To see the tendencies, what are tendencies in 2K? They're basically like when you're a bigger height, like when you're a small forward, when you can dunk, when you can just get certain animations because of your height, because of your body. So this is why you're going to want to learn how to use a small forward and get balanced on it. I'm telling y'all, this is what we're going into, man. They got to be able to try to make a look. Why can't you have a player that's 6'8" and dribble the ball if LeBron James is doing it? LeBron James is doing it, so why can't I have a player who's 6'8", bring the ball up the court and play the point guard position? They're trying to get this game to go more realistic. I don't think the game's going to be on no crazy dribble godhead stuff, but more cleaner crossovers, more cleaner step backs, transition moves into rhythm dribbles. Yes, we're going to have all that. It's going to be cleaned up, people. We're going to be on the PS5. We ain't going to have no sloppy mechanics. We know this. We should know this. But I guess everybody just, and I promise you guys, 9 times out of 10, when 2K20 started, everybody made guards. They made little point guards. They made regular builds that still was crazy. You can still be OP with the guard builds they made. But understand this, people. Once people learned about tendencies, things I've always been explaining, I just wasn't using the word tendencies. But when I explained that since I'm a small forward, I have a bigger body, so I have more strength than you. In the computer system, the game recognizes that. So I can bump you more. I can get more bump animations because of that bigger body. You can be 6'4" and have all that speed you want, but if I know how to slide over and bump and use my strength, my big body, guess what? You can't stop me. If I know how to get you on your heels and I'm 6'9", look at my 6'9" Kevin Durant videos, y'all. I'm showing y'all all the proof in the pudding. If I can use a 6'9", create that space, get you on your heels, and then drive past you, you can't do anything because I'm dunking the ball. I'm too fast, I'm too long, too big. Once people started understanding that, people didn't even start understanding. Once people understood tendencies and it's like, okay, I can do that. I can just get past them, do this easy move, and the tendencies will give me that free bucket. I hope they take it out the game, but honestly, you can't. When it comes to basketball, how can you take that out the game? How can LeBron James be affected by Patrick Beverley driving to the rack? How, people? How? Let's be real, how? So tendencies are always going to stay there. Even if 2K tries to say they tone something down, they try to hide it. Small forwards will always have that advantage over point guards, especially if you could dribble and have a bounce shooting. Especially. That will never change in 2K. It can't. You can never change that LeBron James is the greatest player of his era right now. You can't change that. Remember, when you get on a small forward, it's about the skill you have in your mind. You feel this passion I'm saying right now. It's about the skill you have. You have to learn how to maneuver on it. You have to learn how to adjust to the speed of your player. Understanding the ins and outs of him, the mechanics. You see, it's like, and the small forward role is just a certain position. I see a lot of players that they switch to small forwards, and I can tell they learn how to use them. They start to get the understanding of it. Oh, I'm a bigger body, so he's scared for me to drive. So you know what? I could just play with him now because I got both advantages on my side. I could shoot, and I could get past him, and I could dribble at 6'9" height. So I'm glad that they're making 6'8" be able to run point guard. That means the small forward position, like if you are a small forward and let's say you go with a 6'7", a 6'9", we gonna have more handling. It's just bound. If a 6'8" can be in the point guard position, yo, this game, look, they about to make the expansion to how we can customize our builds crazier. I just see it. I see it coming. They have to. 6'8" and be able to have a point guard. Everybody was going crazy under that post, like, whoa, they better have a 70 speed. Like, everybody was going crazy, but it's not going to be like that. They're going into real life basketball. I keep telling y'all this. E-League, everything, it's all there to see it, to understand it. Hit the like button down. Positive vibe.